What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So, the GARP challenges have all reset. I know it's actually been a few days since they actually did get reset. I've been extremely busy over the last couple of days. So, I do appreciate you guys, clicking in and watching the video. But yeah, I'm finally back. I should be able to get at least a video up every single day for you guys now, which is going to be good. And what I want to be doing over the next couple of days is building a team that can take on not only the NL challenge, but also the Whitebeard challenge. So, it kind of like what I've done previously, where I have like one team versus all the different variations of the GARP challenges. I kind of want to do that with this month, with just Whitebeard and just NL, and seeing how we go. I think definitely the quick one is going to be the most troublesome, and I'm not really looking forward to that one. But in today's video, we're going to be taking on the PSY variation. This is the first team that I built against the GARP challenge, worked a charm, and it worked against both NL and also the Whitebeard challenge, which you guys are going to be seeing in this video today. So of course, we're going to be using Goldie Roger. Goldie Roger is just a beast. I don't know what to say, man. Like 10-star difficulty GARP challenges, 13-star difficulty GARP challenges. He just like beats everything, and he's so freaking good. Now, as for the subs on this team, we've got Shanks crew, of course, because it enables us to proc the super tight. And obviously, they got one of the best switch effects in the game. Their special ability is fantastic. We have Markiner support attached to them, although not really required, but it's nice to have. We've also got Nami and Sanji. Now, Nami and Sanji are going to be quite a very powerful unit here. Now, the one thing that I would suggest is that if you are going to be using Nami and Sanji, specifically for these GARP challenges, you want to make sure that their max limit break expanded and rainbowed, because they actually get fear resistance, and that is something that you're going to actually need in the final boss stage against NL. We've also got Robin, which enables us to remove those really pesky defensive effects. She's actually not that good for the NL challenge, but she's just a good unit in general. And then we've also got Chopper as well. Chopper just giving us nice debuff removal, and also the supports, right? I mean, we've got Carrot support attached to Nami, Sanji, not required. We've got the Frankie attached to Robin, not required. We have the Neko attached to Chopper, which helps out a lot. I would highly advise that. And we've also got Zoro support attached to Roger, so that on the final stage, both our captain and friend captain Roger, as well as Shanks' crew, have color affinity, which is going to be very good. But we're also running the Liberal Hind. It's the best ship, especially if you're running a PSY team as well. Just so strong. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump on over to the GARP challenges with one team versus the PSY variation. Let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so let's get into talking about the NL challenge, which is the first clip that you're seeing here. Now, I know technically if you go from left to right, the Whitebeard challenge is available first, and then it's the NL challenge, but because the NL challenge is new, I wanted to show it off first. Now, in my personal opinion, I think the NL challenge is the most difficult 10-star difficulty GARP challenge, and the main reason for it is because, like, all the bosses on every single stage have slightly higher HP than what you'd typically expect on a regular 10-star difficulty GARP challenge. Plus, some of the mechanics that you'll be encountering in this GARP challenge are really tricky to deal with, especially the final stage. And I think a lot of people will struggle on that final stage for definitely some of the typings. And I haven't come up with every single color team yet to take on both GARP challenge Whitebeard and GARP challenge Eneru. But I have beaten this one with PSY, as you guys have seen in this video. But I have actually already constructed a strength team that does work. But I think that for some people out there, it's going to be kind of difficult, especially if you don't have some of those really key units that can get through it. But of course, I build them so that I can take on 2 different dungeons at once, whereas, normally when you're building against a GARP challenge, you probably just want to build just for that event, and doing so is actually not that difficult at all. So long as you are, a player that comes in regularly, you farm up your content, you do pulls every now and again. As long as you're one of those players that will consistently play, you shouldn't really be having too many troubles, especially if you're a veteran-style player that has been playing for a long time. Obviously, these challenges are not meant for beginner players to take on, but either way, Roger is just that strong, right? He was the first guy I wanted to try out first, because, I mean, Roger's just that good. Plus, one of the key units that you'd be wanting to use is this Nami Sanji unit that came out not long ago on Global. Now, the main reason for it is because they have a special bind removal special. They also have a stun removal special, as well as having fear resistance. So it's almost as like this dungeon was built for Nami and Sanji to clear. It's kind of crazy the way that it's kind of structured. Plus, on top of that, with their utility effects, they also give you a free spirit and fighter characters and orb boost, which of course works quite well, because Roger is a free spirit character that is an attack booster, so obviously works very well. Now we have some pretty key utility units here. Obviously we have Neko attached to Chopper to get rid of bind a little earlier. We use his special now to get rid of this bind here, and we're just flying through it, man. Like this was really quick, no problems whatsoever, and it actually just deals with the Whitebeard challenge just really easy as well. And of course, having such a strong captain effect, as well as having the redhead pirates to switch every single turn to generate matching slots to generate a 1.5 attack boost on top of already having a 4.5 times captain multiplier. Yeah, it's pretty absurd how strong you can just be just generically with a random switch effect, plus having that really awesome captain effect. Now, on the final challenge of ENEL, this is where things come into play here, where you're going to get inflicted with fear, your captains get stunned, you get special bind. There's lots of really annoying things here, but of course, as we mentioned, Nami, Sanji get around all the debuffs on this final stage just completely by themselves. But one thing to note, they are either a side character or they are a Dex character, so you still need to try and figure out different ways to get around that on all the other colors. So hopefully over the next couple of days, I'll bring you guys videos regarding that. But this is me taking on the ENEL challenge, and I'll see you guys on the Whitebeard challenge. So now specifically talking about the Whitebeard challenge, the things that we are going to need for this fight is going to be Robin for sure. Robin's going to be a really nice unit to go ahead and remove the defensive effects on the Jozu stage. But one thing that I kind of screwed up a little bit with was this stage right here against Curiel, because I was kind of expecting, you know, okay, I got inflicted with attack down, but I want to make sure that I have Chopper ready for stage 6. And Chopper's cooldown's relatively high. It's like a 14-turn cooldown or something like that. And I didn't really want to stall that much. So I'm like, you know, what if I just use a special of Roger here and just see how much damage I can do? And like... you don't do that much damage at all. The attack down that you get inflicted on this stage is absurdly high. So, you know, it's more than a 50%. Like, it must be something crazy high, like, you know, 25%. Like, you're down to only 25% of your natural attack. I think that's probably what it is. So yeah, Curiel is a little bit of a pain, but luckily for us, we can still just get through it because we do have the support of Neko attached to Chopper, which actually gets rid of attack down as well. So it means that we only have one turn of attack down, which is partly one of the reasons why I didn't want to go ahead and stay too long and you know, use Chopper special, because it just felt a little bit of a waste. And then the rest of the fight here is just pretty simple, switching with Shanks for every single turn, just doing normal attacks. I mean, we've already established that with a 4.5 multiplier and a 1.5 attack boost, plus half of your team getting matching slots guaranteed every single turn. It's kind of absurd. Plus, you have the amazing super type effect of Roger to just generate matching slots whenever you need them, and they get locked as well, so you can have those matching slots for multiple turns. So yeah, Roger's kind of good, just in case if you guys didn't know. Yeah, he's just kind of good, I think. But anyway, as I said, like, the rest of the challenge is pretty simple from here. I mean, even like Foster on a 2-turn cooldown, we killed 2 of them in 1 turn. That doesn't normally happen, yo. It really doesn't. But, you know, we move on to Jozu next. We use Robin to get rid of the defensive effects. We use I think we use a super type special as well to make sure we have matching slots. And we also have the switch effect of Shanks' crew to give us the attack boost, and with all that alone, like, it's way too much, man. It's way too much. The second last stage with Vista and Marco is a piece of cake, and then the final stage against Whitebeard and Ace, man, it's just, again, just simple. I mean, Roger's attack boost is way too strong, and the fact that, you know, you get inflicted with normal attacks only, which normally is kind of a pain, but Roger's special just gives you 1,000,000 fixed damage through the normal attacks only as well, which makes the final stage even easier. So yeah, Roger's very good. He completed both Whitebeard and also ENEL challenge with the same team with no changes whatsoever, which was absolutely awesome. So hopefully over the next couple of days, I'll bring you guys different typings for each of the GARP challenges versus Whitebeard and ENEL, and we'll see what we can come up with. So hopefully, guys, stay tuned, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.
お前らじゃ何も面白くねえ。